vlog. Long time no see. I'm home. Sorry, I'm trying to work up the energy. Season 1.5! Yay! So it's season 1.5. Summer is here. It started this week. Like, I think I got back May 20 something, May 21st or something. So yeah, my school ends late, but yeah, summer is here. I passed a couple of days. I made a lot of progress organizing. And yeah, so it was actually hard. And I even made progress with the monkey. With Blender. Like, there's this tutorial to make a donut, but first he teaches us how to like put light shading on the monkey model. So yeah, if I remember to record a bit of that, then I'll put it in here. Okay, let me click on a different view. Okay, there's my progress. There's what I learned how to do. So yeah, I'm very grateful that I did like 15 to 20 minutes of the 5-hour Blender tutorial about the donuts. So I'll be sure to do the rest, but that's what I meant by bit, because like, why is every single tutorial 5 hours? And it only teaches you like the donuts and the lighting and the movement, but it's like, it doesn't even teach character rigging, I don't think, or whatever. So I'm gonna have to do like 2 5-hour tutorials for Blender, 1 5-hour and 1 like 3-hour tutorial for Unreal Engine, and I should be like good, I think. So yeah, that's my progress. Oh my god, I made my first donut-y shape. It's a little wonky, a little lumpy, but it's precious, I guess. Yeah, I'm very proud. How do you even get it to be this way? Like, how do you make a donut look like this? But I think it looks natural. Yeah. Okay, gang, after 1 hour of the tutorial done between 2 days, I have did the donut. If I press the tab button, it turns into a glazed, delicious, lopsided, but lore accurate donut. Very happy, very excited. Now, did I retain anything from this tutorial? I guess we'll see later. Vlog. Okay, so it's currently Monday, Memorial Day, May 26th, and for the past like 3 days I've been clearing out like my dorm stuff, like bit by bit, slow and steady, and it's like I didn't realize how effective the whole bit by bit thing is, because like, you know, clearing out dorm stuff, you would think that it would take 1 day, but it was so much and so overwhelming that I had to split it across like multiple days, and every day I just had to do hours worth of clearing and cleaning. And then before I knew it, well, not really before I knew it, but like now that it's done, it's like, oh, bit by bit actually works. Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so it's June 2nd. Did I not vlog for the week? Perhaps, but I wrote notes throughout the week of what to say, you know, like a catch up, because, well, this week was, you know, the first week of summer, and it was kind of hectic because my sister was moving to her internship program. Anyway, I say all that to say, let me begin the notes, and then I'll close out the vlog with this long rant. So my apologies. I wish I could be like an interesting like vlogger. Like, I wish I was better at this, but like, and after watching, so there's this other vlogger named Chiara Evola, and she just finished her 6-month challenge, and she said that like, because vlogging takes so much time, it's like she had to choose either progress with the channel or progress with her actual life. And I think that's kind of what I'm facing, because it's like, if I made these interesting, the actual time I need to improve my actual life would be lesser than. So you guys are just gonna have bummy vlogs and amazing short films. Like, that's just gonna have to be how it's gonna be. But first, oh, also Planet Fitness is like free for like teens in the summer. So today I'm gonna go, and I used to go like kind of like nearly every summer. So it's not really my first rodeo, but I'm really grateful to Planet Fitness for doing that. Like they're like this. Anyway, first I want to talk about building assets. So there's this rich this rich black guy on YouTube who loves Jesus. I think his name was Golden, Marlon something Golden. And he said building assets is like one of the best things that you could do, and that really touched me. I'm focused. It made me realize that this summer is like my building assets summer. Like I have to build my assets. And you may be asking, what does that mean? It means investing into yourself. As in, like, instead of choosing a whole bunch of like this, that, and a third, maybe focus. Like some people are like, oh, let me do the surveys for income, let me do this, that, and a third. If you just take a period of time you may be broke during this period of time though. But if you just take a period of time to build up the actual thing that you want more than anything to do and to be able to generate wealth through, like your main avenue, especially as a creative, if you take the time of being broke and building those assets up, you'll be able to like generate wealth. But I feel like it's a big old patience game. Like everything's a patience game. So it made me realize that like all the times I thought I didn't make any progress, like it's been slowly incremental, because it's like literally when I look at my life, I'm like, bro, all this work, where is the fruit? Where is the results? Where is the yield? But no, like I had to really take a step back and be like, no, I am, making progress and making progress. Like even when I was a kid, I was like amazing at math. I hated math, but I was amazing at it. And I was like, what's the point of doing all this? It's not like this is gonna benefit me ever, ever, ever. But those math skills are benefiting me right now because I'm taking those summer classes from my community college and transferring the credits in order to graduate early. And it's like, because of all those years in high school and middle school being good at math, this calculus is kind of breezer. Like I'm just like, oh, this isn't bad. Like like I don't know, it's not bad at all. So it's like stuff like that, like it just kind of validated all this work that I'm doing, knowing that like no matter what, it's gonna bring about something. All this energy putting into something is going to yield something, even if it's small and incremental. Anyway, so after that I decided, okay, don't tell anyone, but I decided to like try again with the light novel. So we'll see how that goes. I just really need to organize the 4 Google Docs. Once I put everything that happens in the first light novel in chronological order, it will write itself. Like, it's technically already written. Because everything from beginning, middle, end, every single little thing that happens is written. So it's just, I just need to put it in chronological order. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Miranda here. I'm tired. Okay, so I conquered my fears of like driving. I guess fear was subconsciously holding me back from driving because I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no. But now I don't have to be held back anymore. And I just wanted to give you guys some updates. So today is June 3rd, 2025. And basically, I've been working on commitment with like things that I said in the morning that I was going to do for the day. So today I was like, I'm going to finish all my macroeconomics homeworks, but it's so much homework today. So I was like, oh, how about I just push it to tomorrow? But no, I'm going to learn how to just commit. If my to-do list says, like, if my top priority of my to-do list is this, then I have to commit to that, So that's what I've been working on lately. And right now I'm in a Zoom meeting for the Union Church, like has a bunch of like clubs called groups, and this one is called Changing Your Dating Mindset. So hopefully it'll give some revelations. I feel bad because I turned the volume down so I could record this bit really quickly, but I feel like I just missed the opening prayer, so I feel bad. because I'm watching their mouths moves on the Zoom, and I'm like, oh my god, I should tune it. So let me make it quick. And then also I was selected to be a J1 buddy. Yay! I went to orientation, and then they're like, oh, there's a surplus of people, so we'll do selections later. And I was selected to be to mentor a foreign exchange student, and I was kind of hoping for a man, because I was like, oh, what if it's like a Wattpad, and it's like, oh my gosh, like I was their foreign exchange student mentor, and then we I don't know, but it's a girl, but I will still treat her the same, and we're still gonna have lots of fun. But yeah, so this is my commitment summer. I've been driving to the gym. My routine, it's like, well, I'll just talk about it later since I'm missing the Zoom, but yeah. Hey gang, this is Marana a couple of hours later. I kind of gave up. I did one more quiz thing for macroeconomics, and then I had to like redo it because I think she did the quiz answers wrong. Like, if this was an in-person class, I think there would be a revolt, because I think the answers, like, genuinely, she selected the wrong answers for like the thing. So I was just like, so I had to redo it and purposely put wrong answers just so it could mark me correct. But then I was like, okay, let me do the next module. Bro, my brain is gone. Like, it's 10:10. I did like a crazy workout. Like, I'm doing this challenge, summer challenge, so the workout was crazy. So I'm just like, I don't know. And now I'm watching Talia Joel. And I'm just like, I know I said I have to commit doing work. But I think I'm gonna change it to, I have to commit to priorities. And one of my priorities is to wake up early, so I can't stay up. And another one of my priorities is getting an A. Well, actually, that's not even my priority. I just want a high B to an A, right? So I can have enough cushion so that I don't have to stress if, like, I do bad on the final or on the midterm. Because the midterm is next week. I started this class last week, and the midterm is next week. Like, what is going on? So I'm just kind of like, I don't know. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna sleep, and then I'm gonna wake up, and then I'm gonna still have to do macroeconomics, which literally actually kind of sucks. Like, I'm actually kind of sad about that. Like, I don't, like, but I have to just normalize in my mind that, like, I signed up for 4 summer classes, and they were all big boy summer classes, so I'm just gonna have to normalize, my summer's time getting eaten a bit by these schoolworks, because it's like I still need to finish that blender donut tutorial. Like, I have like 4 hours left of the 5-hour tutorial, and in my head I'm like, when am I gonna be able to do it? Because it's a weekly by weekly type of class setup, so I can't go ahead, can't go behind. So by next week there's gonna be a whole new set of work, and that's when the midterms is, and I'm just like, what do I prioritize? What if I just simply don't have enough time to do it? Do I need to have less priorities for the summer? Or am I like, good? Like, do I need to change my summer plan? I don't really know. I genuinely don't know. Or maybe I just need to get a tighter routine. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a plan. Because I realize that, like, I'm working so hard at, like, the gym. And that only was able to happen after consistently building more increments of what I was able to do. Like, just consistently building up discipline in the area of discipline itself. So it's like, maybe I just needed to build up discipline enough for where this crazy to-do list can get done, for real. Guys, it's the next day, June 4th. I was making the donut for Blender in the donut tutorial, and the icing disappeared. I couldn't find it. I didn't know where it went. So I stress called Zoe, and she was like, you've got it. Just maybe don't do the donut tutorial, because it was like maybe the motivation to make the donut. Like, now that I know how Blender works, like, I did the first hour of the donut tutorial, so now I know how at least I have an idea, like enough knowledge for other tutorials of what I actually want to learn. Morning, all of my party peoples. It is currently June 5th, 1:19 p.m. On a Thursday, and I've realized I have failed my vlog. Because it feels like I just literally just me talking and giving recaps, and I don't film anything or talk about certain processes. So if I want this to be accurate, I'm gonna have to actually talk about certain process. So first, it's summer right now, right? I'm doing my 4 summer classes: macroeconomics, microeconomics, calculus, and then in July, it will start sociology, right? Okay. So wait, let me even put my phone down. No, I don't even want to put my phone down. I'm just gonna keep it up. I'm gonna keep it up. And then I've also doing this summer challenge that I set for myself, where it's like I go to the gym and kill myself at the gym. So basically I was like, okay, I want to do a summer challenge, and so in order to prepare for me to be able to have the discipline required to successfully do the summer challenge, I did like what's it called, calorie counting, but in a way where it was like not stressful. Like I set the thing really close to my maintenance calories, and I don't have to be within it. Like I told my mind I don't have to be within it, but like just logging what I eat just for the sake of logging it kind of subconsciously makes you like be within it a bit more, you know? So that's what I've been doing for the past like 6 or 7 weeks, right? And my summer challenge, like the Planet Fitness is open for teens starting June 1st. So today's June 5th, and I've been going since Monday or whatever. And then for the workout challenge, in order to prepare, for the last 3 weeks, y'all saw that I was doing 30-minute at home workout videos, right? So now for the actual challenge, now that I've built up the discipline to be able to like do enough, like I wanted to build up discipline and not necessarily the actual thing. Like I feel like there's a certain level of like work and progress you need in order to finally achieve drastic results. So my goal is to build discipline so that I could be able to have enough discipline to do the actual work needed to achieve the actual result, if that makes sense. So now every day I do a 30-minute at home workout, right? And I call it my pre-workout. And then I go to the gym. I do the Stairmaster until I reach 150 cal burned, and then I do either the elliptical or the treadmill, you know, speed walking or whatever, until I reach another 150 cal burned. And then I do 6 like machine things, 2 of them being ab related. But out of the 2 that are ab related, one of them has to do with the obliques, because I really want my oblique lines. I want oblique lines. And then I do 4 more machines that are like can be any category of body. So in total, it's like 300 cal burned with cardio, a 30-minute at home workout, and then 6 machines, 2 of them being ab related, 3 sets of each machine with until failure for all 3 sets. So the first day I did it, it was hard. It took a long time, but every day I go back, it takes less time because like I guess your body's getting used to the strain or whatever. So yeah, so like my body hurts. That's all I'm trying to say with that. But also like I realized that like I kind of want to be able to share more because I've been watching all these people's vlogs, and their vlogs are so like cool and a lot like I feel like my vlog inspirations stylistically wise are like Court Reezy and Talia Joelle, but it's like I don't do that. Like I'm just here talking, and that's because in order to build up, like I feel like I can't focus on the vlogs. I have to focus on my life. Look at my homework. Like I so that's why it's like, oh my god, I feel so bad, but I'm gonna actually try and make a bit more of an effort to at least share more of what I'm doing so that when I finally make it, it's not just like I like just teleported to the space where I'm in, you know, because the whole point isn't to entertain with these vlogs. Like, I want to be entertaining later, but for now I just want to record my struggle busing, because I know when I was a kid I was like, how did all these famous and successful people get to where they were? And then when they're at where they are, they would talk about their previous process, but I wanted to see it. I wanted to see exactly what they did to get to where they are and what lessons they learned along the way. So that's what this vlog is for. Vlog. It's the same night. Sorry that I'm always in the same place. Stressed out right now. I just finished Dan to Dan. I could go on a whole rant, but I'll spare you. Best show ever, literally. The writing was so realistic. It was a breath of fresh air, and like a girl being the main character of a popular shonen anime and not talking like all the time, and not only existing to like the main guy, but the guy existing to like her, like, oh. And the way she carries, like, everyone is so useless without her. Like, I love her. I love it. I love the entire show. And that pink hair girl is funny. I don't care what nobody says. She reminds me of the purple hair girl from Ghost Stories. Like, I feel like she's so absurd, and I just absolutely adore her. And yeah, anyway, I say all this to say that I didn't, in fact, not make it to the gym today, but it's okay. I decided that since I'm practicing commitment as like a thing, like commitment, because I noticed that I don't commit. Like, I'll be like, oh, I have these grand plans, and then I don't commit to like the actions that it takes to do it. So in order to practice commitment, since I said 5 days of gym a week, I'm sacrificing one of my weekend days to go to the gym, since I didn't go today. And today is like Thursday, maybe. Yeah, today's Thursday. Tomorrow I'm seeing the Dan to Dan movie, which is why I had to rush watch it, but it was so good. And I'm seeing it with my little sister who watched Dan to Dan before me. And I have a poster that I got because I knew I was gonna watch the show and love it, because like I could tell. And yeah. Oh yeah, I also wanted to talk about XP points, like how you have to allot things into different slots. Maybe I'll put a picture here, maybe, I don't know if I feel like it, but like those charts where it's like if you put one stat into strength, that stat goes into strength, and you can't put another one into like intelligence because you allotted it for strength. I feel like that's what I'm doing with like my day-to-day. Like, I realized that because I just finished my economics class. I mean, not my class, like I finished the work for the week, and it's Thursday, and it was a lot. I've been doing it for the past like days. Like, it was a lot of work. I'm taking both micro and macroeconomics right now, all online, no lecture, just straight YouTube videos and Jesus. Like, it's it's a lot. It's a lot. And because I put my energy in it every day, but today I just put so much more energy, and I made it today's priority. I guess I just didn't make it to the gym. Like, I guess there's only 24 hours in a day, 100% of me. But it's like, it's so interesting choosing what to get rid of. Like, for like the past month or two, I've been getting rid of distractions, right? Like getting a social media app limiter on my phone, just trying to free up time, because I knew that all the time that I take, having distractions caused by different things is time that could go to something like instead of staying up late and not getting sleep, I could just use more of my daylight hours. So that's what I've been trying to do. But it's like, no matter how much of that I do, I guess I really can't do everything in a day sometimes, So it's like, I guess I just gotta choose 2 priorities per day and then do those first, because what you do first is your priority. Speaking of which, I decided to do last this stupid book. Like, I realized I have to write it. I made a whole plan for how to make money, and the book is a huge part of it. And before anyone's like, oh my god, books don't work, whatever, no, just you wait. I'm gonna commit to this because I'm practicing commitment. And oh yeah, before I was talking about calorie counting, I guess this is like a reminder for me. I don't log the exercise bit. Like, I don't log when I exercise. Like, let's say I like burn the 300 or whatever, I don't log it in the cal count thing, because it's like most of the time I'm gonna eat over like the limit anyway. So I just like, I feel like I wanted a foolproof plan that I knew I could handle, because I didn't just jump into it straight. I was easing up to be able to do this. So if like there's a major transformation in like my body later on, and then people are like, oh my god, drop the details, like how come you didn't vlog that part? There you go. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, just, I'm gonna provide updates, but you won't see me recording me doing no planks or nothing. Like, just know it's there in the background. And yeah, so right now I have 4 freaking Google Docs. In fact, let me turn my camera because I'm trying to be more in depth with these vlogs. Look at these freaking Google Docs. Here's the first Google Doc. I'm gonna put everything in this Google Doc, but then there's 3 other Google Docs. Let's go through them together. This is the notes about book 1, 57 pages. And they're just bullet points. Okay, pictures at the top, but they're literally just bullet points. Like, it's not even real writing. So it's like 57 bullet points of what's gonna happen, right? And then there's, I think I tried to make an actual, like, table of content bullet points thing or whatever, right? Then I started like adding so much more story that I was like, okay, instead of doing it chronologically, let me just dump every single thing that happens, but not in chronological order, just as it comes to me. And it all came to me. Anyway, so I just need to order everything in chronological order, then separate it into chapters, then write the first draft, then fix the dialogue. Okay, yeah, and then the third Google Doc is 34 pages. So one is 57, the other one is 14, and the last one is 34. And I'm gonna have to sort through all of them very, very soon. But this last one is just about notes on the entire series. So I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna put everything that happens in book 1 in the most chronological order I can. And then I'm going to separate it into chapters. But basically, I think I'm just going to say, pray for me, pray for me, pray for me. And I hope I fall in, like, I already love writing, right? But I hope this really, like, trains my writing muscle. Because for right now, all I, like, I play these games called What Would You Do, right? And that's how I write. Like, I just do verbal writing. So all of this was verbal writing, like me saying out loud what happens next on the fly, and then putting a theme and making sure the theme makes sense, and each character has their own theme that ties into the major theme, and the world itself has a theme. So it's really just themes, and then other people's, real life people's, like, input if they were the character. Like, I'll explain it later, but yeah, so I'm hoping to get 8 books out of this light novel series, and then maybe one day, well, actually no, one day it will be a live action. God willing, because I don't want it to be animated. Like, it would be better animated. I'm gonna admit that the story would be better animated, but I really want to conquer live action fantasy, because I feel like, bro, people of color are barely in fantasy. Live action family, it's even more sparse. I mean, live action, did I say family? Live action, oh my god, movies is even more sparse. But yeah, I'm very excited. Like, I got it all planned out. I might change the name of the second book to Elfro Coast instead of Elfro Coastline, but I don't know. Yeah, oh right, and these are like the notes on what the whatever. Just don't read too into it. Don't be reading too much of it. Don't be stealing my ideas. Hello everyone, it is June 6th, Friday, and I was hit with a revelation. First, I want to say, bruh, Dan, amazing. Best thing I've ever watched, ever. I know I said that about a lot of things, but that's definitely going in my honorable mentions of all time. Second of all, sorry, I just came back from the movie theater watching it. Anyway, second of all, I was gonna force myself to, like, go to a church event tomorrow, like a church group thing tomorrow, when I can't make it. Like, I was gonna force myself to go, and I kind of don't want to go, but I wanted to go just to teach myself commitment for commitment's sake. But then I had the revelation that, like, it's supposed to exist for me, not for me to, like, serve it. Like, this commitment, all this stuff is supposed to serve, you know, it's supposed to help me in the end. But at this point, it's a detriment, because my parents are leaving to visit my sister, and I can't drive late. It's too risky like that. So why would I don't know. My mind was just telling me, oh, I have to do a commitment, but it's like, logically, it would make so much more sense to not go, especially if it's not even because I want to go, or instead it's just because of not necessarily guilt, but more like I wanted to prove that I wanted to prove to myself that I could commit. And now I'm realizing maybe I should commit to the things worth committing to, I guess. So I guess I won't go. Just to, cause I couldn't go. I could, but like logistically, it wouldn't make sense. You know, it really wouldn't make sense. Cause like I'm going to my aunt's house tomorrow, cause my parents are leaving, and then I'm responsible for my little sister. So unless she would sleep over at the aunt's house so that I could go and come back, I just don't see how it would work. So I'm kind of like, maybe I should like still apply common sense when I do something, I guess, and not do things for commitment's sake. Even with the gym, I'm realizing that like I'm overloading myself with doing both a 30-minute workout and the gym. Because time-wise, like it's not a lot, like it's not like too bad on like my body, but time-wise, it's eating up a lot of my time that I need for the summer classes, and I'm taking 4 summer classes. I think it's a common case of overbooking, but I think also I should remember that like I'm doing this stuff to help me in the end. If it's doing more harm than good, if it's a net negative, then I need to lessen some loads. Like, because I was putting so much unnecessary time and forcing myself to do commitment in things that didn't make sense, I couldn't write as much as I wanted to. I couldn't do as much homework as I wanted to as early as I wanted to. Like, there's just things that weren't working. So, and I think I was doing all that extra gym stuff because I wanted results fast, but it's like, I think I shouldn't have that mindset either, because like if I do it in a way that's fun and like sustainable, then it won't matter when the results come. They'll just come like later. Like it'll just come eventually. So I think I just want to practice putting in systems that work, and I feel like the commitment system for the sake of commitment does not work. Update, it's the same day, the very same Friday, and I feel like I can breathe. Literally, I went to my to-do list and there's like a trillion like things about things I want to work on, and I realized that by working on every area of my life at the same time, I'm technically showing up for nothing. Because I stretched myself out so thin, I don't even have enough juice left in me to properly fill even 1 cup, because I'm dividing all of my resources 1 drop per 100 cup. It's too, like, so I'm gonna focus on 1 thing at a time. And I always go back and forth on whether or not to focus on 1 thing at a time, but it's like, focusing on 1 thing at a time, I think, at least for a bit, and then maybe switching to another thing, like that works the best for me personally, so I should just stick to it. So I'm going to be focusing on the light novella, and the reason why I chose that one is because with the plan that I have, it should generate some income later down the line, like with the plan that I've created. So yeah, but right now I think I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to take a rest and sleep. I think I need sleep. Hey guys, I thought I should do an update because it's been a while. Okay, basically, I think it's been a week or 2. I don't know, I've lost track of time. These summer classes are eating me alive, but it's not even the subject, it's the stupid, foolish teacher, and it literally gives PG County, it literally gives educational inequality, it literally gives why affirmative action is a thing. It literally gives, like, just, like, institutionalized racism, because I'm like, why? Why is the quality so low for teachers? So basically, I'm like, what's it called? Taking summer classes at my local community college, but it's Prince George's County, so it's like they're associated with tomfoolery, like 9 times out of 10, like just insane. In fact, my Japanese teacher was also from the Prince George's County school system, so I'm like just suffering under the nonsense of this lady having wrong answer choices, having wrong this, wrong questions, typos in your curriculum. Why? Like, why? But it's okay, because this all happened because God just wants to show me that he's in control. He's in control. And you know what? When battles happen, that's not my fault. When God ordains a battle, he always finishes a battle. So right now, I have like the first C that I've ever had since middle school, where another teacher, it was also her fault, like, and was failing everyone in the class. And so they had a parent-teacher conference. All the parents like joined together, but it still wasn't enough to make the teacher stop actively failing students. Anyway, so that was the only time I've ever had a C. So it's always some horrible teacher's fault. And I feel like teachers, if you're a teacher and you know you're a horrible person and you're mediocre and you're just a terrible human being, stop. You're making kids' life hard, especially if it's like a majority black area. I'm like, how can, you know what? It's okay. Because God's got me. But I'm just saying, man, the fact that it's like 9 times out of 10 something like this happens, it's like these kids try their best and still don't succeed because of teachers like this. So I'm just like, if you happen to teach in like a majority minority area and you know you're just a horrible person, you should just quit. Like, because I can't imagine trying your very, very hardest, your very, very best, and being used to all A's and studying so much, and then just failing because of a teacher's having wrong answers on the answer choices. So if you select the right answer, you get it wrong. If you select the wrong answer, you get it right. Why? Like, why? Like, why? It's literally econ. It's not rocket science. Anyway, everything's gonna be fine. Watch me make it out with the A. I'm gonna report back when God gives me my A, because when problems just come to your door and knock on the door, those problems, it's like, they don't have beef with me, they have beef with God, because it's not even me. Like, he's just gonna come collect the situation and carry me out on top. Anyway, speaking of high school, I actually visited my high school with my friends, I think last week, and it was great. You know, they're doing great. Mr. Newsom started a watermelon farm. Mr. Iceberg was in Japan, like living his best life, I guess, with the exchange student program or whatever. So yeah, they're doing great. And apparently someone 3D printed a gun and brought it to school. And I'm like, if you're smart enough to 3D print a gun, how come you're dumb enough to bring it to school? And then in the back sterile, someone like broke a window. Someone broke a window. And they waited for them to fix it just to break it again, just for fun. And I was like, what? And it's like, because I guess it was a blind spot with the surveillance camera, so like they never found who did it. And so yeah, going back, we found stories like that. Apparently the school's in decline because like there's this thing called the Research Practicum program. It's like the science and tech program, except like you can choose to do research practicum. And in my year, there was like 150 something kids doing RP, and then this year there's like 25. So like the physics teacher had to like, instead of teaching a research practicum class, he had to like teach basic physics. Like basically the school's in decline. So I'm praying for it. Pray for the county, please. If you're watching this, just pray for them on my behalf, because I'm just like, at this point you can only pray. Like when we went back and saw the teachers there, it was like they were calling us like the last of a dying generation, and I'm like, dang, like it's really that bad. But yeah, that's my update. Okay, I'm back. It's been a while. Okay, so it's currently June 27th. Sorry. It's June 27th, and I decided to, instead of naming it Season 1.5, I'm probably going to name it, like, Season 1 Intermission, because, honestly, what I'm doing this summer is literally just preparing for Season 2. And I decided that Season 1's going to be named Limitless Life, but Season 2, I might name it, like, Limitless Wealth, because I'm trying to get my coin up, or Limitless Coin! So, yeah, but, Season 2 is going to be a lot more interactive, like straight up. And I think the reason why I'd be able to do that is because of these summer classes that I'm taking right now. Like, it should free up my schedule enough next year that I'm not taking like crazy classes anymore, except for when I study abroad. and I have to still take Japanese. Yeah, Japanese is gonna be the thing that like might 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 just let me not even say anything. I'm gonna do great. But yeah, I've just been like thinking, and I finished my homework like on the early side this week by the absolute grace of God. You know what has been happening? I haven't been like, I wasn't relying on God at all, like, for a majority of the summer classes, so I was just miserable. Like, my sister sent me a picture of deflated Pinkie Pie, and she said that's what I looked like on a daily basis, because it was, like, I would talk like this, I would droop, I would moan. So then I was like, you know what, maybe there's something I'm doing wrong, and there was, like, I literally wasn't relying on God at all. So I'm gonna do that. Like I started doing that, and then just acknowledging that you don't have control over the situation really helped, because it was like, well, if I'm not controlled, then God must be. So it doesn't really matter what happens. I'm sure it'll all work out. So that's what's gonna be happening. I'm excited for next semester. I just really need to make sure the book is finished. So what I realized is that it's gonna take a little bit of time because I only got halfway through the first chapter, but I finished sorting it in chronological order, which took a very long time, and I was very happy. So now I'm just writing it in a book format. Like, I know exactly what happens. I just need to write it in an actual readable book format. So I realized that there's gonna be 1 to 3 images per chapter, and then I haven't counted the chapters yet, and that's what I'm about to do now. But yeah, it's been real. It's been good. Yeah. Vlog, I'm back. I must report. Okay, so first I just wanted to report. Okay, so today is June 30th. And my back no longer hurts by the grace of God. Amen. So I reduced the time that I was going to the gym, because before it'd be like 30 minutes workout at home and then 2 hours at the gym, but now I'm just gonna do like hour 30 at the gym. Anyway, just know that I like decreased the amount I was doing to make it more sustainable, since if one of the motivating factors was my back hurting, then since it's not hurting, then I can just like lower the amount. So I'm very excited about that, since like I feel like the motivation should be matched with the work. Kind of like, I just want to be sustainable and maintainable. I don't care if I'm doing 1 day a week, as long as I do it consistently, you know. So yeah, I say all that to say that happened. And yeah, I'm seeing changes in my body, which is like, I used to ignore the changes, but I think I just had to take a step back and be like, wait, I know this sounds cliche, but I need to love myself enough to look at myself at an objective standpoint instead of just like a negative standpoint, you know. And yeah, so that's today. I just finished my macroeconomics class. Praise God. Now there's 3 more classes, so sociology is starting next week, and I'm very grateful that that stupid macroeconomics is done, because the teacher was awful, and I dislike her very strongly. I'm not gonna say that I hate her, because I feel like that's mean, but just know that if I could, I would. Okay, fine, sorry, that's mean. And yeah, sorry for not vlogging well. During this school year, so basically this intermission period is kind of just like to get ready for the school year, you know, taking all these summer classes to free up some time. Next year I'm definitely going, so I'm writing the book now, and I feel like I'm not working, like I'm working hard enough, but then I burnt out a little bit. So then I was like, oh, let me have a little bit of fun. Visited my baby cousins, we baked, you know, things in the kitchen together. And now it's like I have to get back in it, but I don't want to get back in it. I don't want to get back. So that's kind of what I'm going through right now. And I just watched like a 6-hour cat's eye like documentary, like it was like a YouTube like splicing of like the Dream Academy thing or whatever. I have a lot of thoughts, but it's like, why kill yourself just to be signed into slavery? Like, that was my main question. Azrella deserved better. That company would have killed them all. So I'm kind of glad that like whoever didn't make it, it's like good for you, because it's like the prize was not worth it. Sorry. like legit signing yourself up for slavery. I will never understand. It's currently July like 2nd. I'm writing like, okay, so I wrote the outline right for the book, put it in chronological order and everything, but I think I'm just now realizing how hard it is, like how long it takes to write chapters. Because I was like, oh, since the outline for each chapter is done, it's just a matter of typing in an actual chapter format. But it's like, bro, this is hard. Like, where do I put my commas? Like the actual logistics of writing every single thing that happens. It takes so long. Like, I spent all of yesterday trying to write chapter 2, and I still have a couple more pages left in it to write, and I was expecting to be like knocking chapters out. So like, I don't know. And it looks like the book is, I mean, I guess it's a good thing if the book has a lot of chapters, but it was looking like this book actually might have a lot of chapters, low-key. Like like low-key, this book might have a lot of like, this might take me summer and then some, and that's why I'm kind of nervous, because I'm like, I want it to be done by this summer, so I guess I'm just gonna have to stay up. Okay, guys, it is July 30th, and I just almost finished all of my summer classes. So my last assignment is the math final on Monday, and it's currently Wednesday. So I'm just like, I look rough. Yesterday, okay, I look rough, but like yesterday, me and Victoria went to an Addo concert, and it was like, it was top 10 moments of my life. So thank you so much, Addo. Thank you for existing. It felt so validating, because like literally no one I know like likes that type of music. Even Victoria, she doesn't. But it was amazing, and the audience was mostly grown white men. So I was like, huh, where are the girls? Like literally when people were cheering, it would be like, yeah, Addo. Like, where are the women? But it's okay. Like, it was literally so amazing, and I want to go, like, when I have adult money. Like, I've just been thinking about, like, dang, I really want adult money, but I'm just gonna keep, you know, working the field, because like, you gotta work your field first before you go in. Sorry, I injured myself. There was a bat in my house and I injured myself. Anyway, you gotta work your field, right? Like, let's say David, he was working his sheep field. There was a lion. He and God, like, killed it. There was, like, a bear. They killed it. And that field prepared him for the palace. So, like, what if this is just my preparation season? And I feel like it is. So I just need to prepare for, you know, my future. And I need to be content in where I am right now. But it's hard, because it's like, I want adult money. I don't know. But I just have to keep working. But anyway, I just wanted to make this video just to like be like, this is the closing of the summer. It was pretty much a grind session, so there wasn't much vlogging at all actually, but my goal for sophomore year is to vlog weekly, so I'm gonna do my best, you know, to vlog weekly. I feel like sophomore year is gonna be very exciting, because, you know, I'm used to it, I know, and it's also gonna be a grind year, but grinding with friends isn't like, what's it called, isn't not fun. Like, it's fun grinding with friends, like, especially if you have like a STEM major friend, y'all just there together, just like working it out. But yeah, it's gonna be a great year. So thank you for joining me in my intermission session of summer. Didn't really vlog much, but I feel like new things are on the horizon. I'm 19 now. My birthday was 7/11, so it's gonna be very exciting for this next semester. Woohoo! Oh my god, I made my first donut-y shape. It's a little wonky, a little lumpy, but it's precious, I guess. Yeah, I'm very proud. How do you even get it to be this way? Like, how do you make a donut look like this? But I think it looks natural. It looks natural.